Hello, my name is Steve Bailey, and my Twitter moniker is Movie Blog, which is also the name of my actual blog if you would like to follow me on WordPress.com. I would like to thank Cinematic Enthusiast for allowing me to record this introduction to one of the greatest screwball comedies of all time, Preston Sturges' The Palm Beach Story. Let me ask you, what were you doing on September 26, 1987? I can tell you what I was doing. I, at the time, was living in Los Angeles, and I regard myself as a very encyclopedic film buff, and yet I had never seen one Preston Sturges movie. My roommate decided to rectify that particular evening. He took me to the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, where they were screening The Palm Beach Story. And I was grateful for that because I spent the most of that evening laughing my fool head off. I am a self-designated cheerleader for this movie. I am the biggest fan of this movie in all the world. Don't bother tweeting me to tell me otherwise or trying to argue with me. I am the biggest fan. That's it. I have been a self-designated cheerleader for this movie ever since the first time I saw it. I have seen many wonderful movie comedies in my time, but there have been very few that have mainlined me with joy from start to finish, and this is one of them. The movie stars Joel McCrea and Claudette Colbert as as Tom and Geraldine Jeffers, although they refer to themselves in the movie as Tom and Jerry. See what Sturges did there? And Tom is a failed inventor, and Jerry is his wife, who wants to use her feminine wiles to try to help Tom sell his inventions. But Tom is very scrupulous, and he wants to try to sell his inventions on their own merits, which is mostly why he is a failed inventor. And so the story goes from there, off in many wild, different directions, and quite wonderful throughout. You get to meet very wonderful, crazy characters, including members of the Ale and Quail Club. Primary member is William Demarest, and let me tell you, if you only know William Demarest as crusty Uncle Charlie from My Three Sons, as I did, he is a revelation in this movie, as he is in Sturges' later comedy, The Miracle of Morgan's Creek. Also, there are many other wonderful characters. The Weedy King, another Sturges nod at the production code and censors. And many other wonderful supporting players, such as Rudy Valley, who is hilarious in this movie, as he is in also another of Sturges' later movies, Unfaithfully Yours. As a matter of fact, I would count that as the trilogy of Sturges' wonderful comedies: The Palm Beach Story, The Miracle of Morgan's Creek, and Unfaithfully Yours. Three delightful comedies that would make a great triple feature. And just so many wonderful quotable lines in the movie, enough to fill a New Year's Eve party. And if you're looking for romance in the movie, there is a wonderful scene tucked in there that I won't give away, but it is one of the swooniest love scenes it has ever been my pleasure to witness. Just a delightful movie throughout, especially at the end. Let me start at the beginning. The beginning is a scene that will leave you scratching your head saying, what the heck is this all about? And to me, it is Sturges' way of thumbing his nose at filmmakers who provide nothing but exposition, where you sit there and you listen to people say, well, do you remember when this happened, blah, 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 blah. And you're sitting there thinking, oh, hey, come on, get to the story. And with this scene, Sturges is saying, come on, do we have to have nothing but exposition in all these movies? Just trust me on this ride, and I will get you there. And sure enough, he does. And he does it at the very end. And you just won't believe the ending. In fact, when I first saw the ending, I was laughing so hard through the closing credits that people in the audience weren't even laughing. They were pointing at me and saying, look at that fool falling out of his chair. But my God, this is a wonderful movie. This is just the tonic we need for the times that we are in. And I just can't recommend it highly enough. I think you are in for the one of the most wonderful hour and 28 minutes of your life. So please sit back and enjoy The Palm Beach Story. I guarantee you will thank me for it later. Thanks.